A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Friday night edition of Sports Tonight. It's the last session of the show for the week. Promises to be exciting as we look forward to a lot this weekend. This weekend promises quite a lot in the world of sports, not just football. There is plenty to look forward to as well in the world of cricket. So we have a show that will take care of all of this and, of course, help you to cool down a little bit and get ready for the excitement that is ahead. Welcome once again. Thank you for opening your doors to us, allowing us to be a part of your night. A privilege we will not take for granted. So for the next 50 minutes, as we go on this trip together, we'll make it a very safe one, a very smooth one, very enjoyable one as well. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Yemi Adebayo is starting off the show with me this Friday because there is something special that is going to be doing on the program tonight. And but before I tell you what Yemi will be doing on the show tonight, let me hear from him and allow him to campaign for a few minutes because this is the season of elections. Why we should vote for him?
Well, I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Why we should consider what they are going to be talking to us about, very important. The Cricket World Cup, Yemi.
Yeah, it's very important. Two nations hosting it, New Zealand and Australia. It's very important because as Nigerians, we're not a multi-sport nation. And that's where we need to be. And we know the power of sports. We know what sports can do, how it can change lives. And so we need to invest our emotions in other things apart from football. And
diversify, I remember.
Yeah.
Diversify, that was the language we used a few days ago.
Yeah, and of course, if we do that, there are other sporting events that could bring joy to our hearts.
Apart from just bringing joy to us in terms of the emotion, we are also looking at being able to empower a lot of Nigerians. You may not just be someone who loves football, you may not love tennis, you may not love basketball, it could be cricket.
And you don't have to feel isolated.
You are not supposed to feel isolated. So Yemi will be coming in. In the next couple of minutes, we'll be taking a look at the preview of the 2015 Cricket World Cup starting this weekend. And Yemi will be giving us all the lowdown about all of that and more. But before he gets to talk to us about it, let's bring you into what I'll be doing on the show tonight and tell you once again that Sports Tonight is not about the two guys here. In fact, those of you watching outside of these studios are more than those of us in the studios. That's the reality.
Yeah.
So you have a role to play in what I'll be doing on the program tonight by way of feedback. And so we expect you to talk to us, contribute, share your thoughts, your opinion, what you feel about these issues. Talk to us about them using those platforms showing on your screen on Facebook, on Twitter. The handles are there, active and interactive. Please post your comments and let us flow together, enjoy this show together. And of course, you can also watch us on YouTube and be able to follow all that is going on. And if you want to catch up with past editions of Sports Tonight, not just Sports Tonight, all the other programs that have been run on Channels TV, today or yesterday or even Sports This Morning, all the programs. If you want to watch us live on your iPad, on your iPhone, on your BlackBerry, on whatever device you have, it's simple. All you need to do is go on to the link m.channelstv.com. I wish that could also show on your screen anyway. m.channelstv.com. You will be able to watch live. Yeah, that's it on your screen. That's the YouTube. youtube.com/channelsweb. You'll be able to follow us. And then that's the link, m.channelstv.com. You can watch us live on this device, iPad, iPhone, BlackBerry. And it can even get better for you by downloading the Channels app on your Android, your iOS, your Windows, on their respective stores. And be able to carry Channels with you wherever you go. Don't forget, tweet us, post your comments on Facebook, tell us exactly where you are watching us from. And we'll be able to read your comments out, and also gives us the good feel that we are truly international. I mean, that's a little little angle to it. So that's it. And then in the next couple of minutes, we will be going and giving a preview of the 2015 Cricket World Cup. So we expect you to be active with us, to be interactive with us, talk to us about it. You could also join us in the preview of the 2015 Cricket World Cup and tell us where you think it will go. Will Australia successfully defend the crown they won 4 years ago? Will South Africa break the jinx and go out there and surprise the world? Talk to us about it. Not just the football now. Let's talk cricket as well. A little bit of cricket on the program tonight. But let's go on a break now. Bring you highlights of the opening ceremony of the 2015 Cricket World Cup. Just a little bit of the highlights. When we return, Yemi Adebayo is the in-house Cricket World Cup expert right here in our studios tonight. He'll be giving us all that we need to know about that big competition coming up. We'll be right back for more.
Christchurch earthquakes robbed this city of a chance to be part of the Rugby World Cup. So it's only fitting that the Cricket World Cup would have its official opening and its first match here in Christchurch. And I know that's a special way of showing the world that Christchurch is back in business.
And on behalf of the ICC, I am proud to unveil the ICC World Cup. It's now 2 days to go. May the best team win.
A very colorful opening ceremony for the 2015 Cricket World Cup. It's a long tournament. Yemi Adebayo, let's talk about what will be going down this weekend. Yeah. Australia and New Zealand will be hosting the best cricket playing nations in the world.
Yeah, and incidentally, both host countries are from Pool A. They will be playing, but what you just saw, the opening ceremony took place in Melbourne and Christchurch. For Christchurch in New Zealand, they're really happy because they were denied an opportunity to host a big event like this in 2011.
That was a terrible incident.
Yeah, that was rugby, but in this case now, they are happy. They get the chance to host. They're happy, they're elated. So also in Melbourne. And of course, tomorrow, action shifts to the field. You have New Zealand taking on Sri Lanka, and of course, Australia take on old enemies, England. And
bitter rivals.
Yeah, similar conditions in both teams, not the recognized captains. I'm talking about Australia and England. Now, a standing captain would be for Australia because Michael Clarke is not fit to be here. So George Bailey will stand in for Michael Clarke. And for England, Alistair Cook has been replaced by someone else. So both teams with contrasting fortunes, and they will take to the field. We'll see how it goes for them. But for New Zealand and Sri Lanka, also, like I said, both in the Pool A, and both teams, talking tough, ready for what's going to go down. Australia definitely, because they are at home, they'll be playing at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG. That's where they'll be playing, and of course, New Zealand as well. I don't know if home advantage will count for anything for both sides, but you could understand that they are top cricket playing nations, and we hope to see how it will go for all of those teams. But we have a big competition on our hands.
But before, I mean, we are seeing pictures of defending champions now, Australia. They will be facing England. But
Actually, India are defending champions. But Australia have won this more than any other country. Team.
Yeah, let's talk about India now. They are going to be playing a very, very tricky opening game against Pakistan. They are bitter rivals as well.
Yeah.
There's plenty to look forward to in that one as well. But before I allow you to talk about it, let's listen to some of the Indian fans. Very, very passionate about cricket. Let's pause a little bit, listen to what they have to say, particularly as they face Pakistan in their first game, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about Australia, who are going to be playing England as well, and then Yemi will be giving us a lowdown. What is the African interest at the Cricket World Cup? But before that, let's listen to Indian fans. What are they expecting from their game against Pakistan?